race is meaning, what those numbers are telling us.
Yeah, Lena, not really me, but Jeff Asher, our data analyst, is joining us inside the WDSU studios right now, breaking down some of the numbers. And Jeff, we were looking at some of the early voting numbers from May compared to this go around. As we first told you, early voting numbers way down, but we do know back in the last election, Hilferty really took Orleans, and John Young was really elsewhere in the southern parishes. It's really the North Shore that we're really closely watching.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the North Shore. It was very close in a lot of the Jefferson Orleans parishes for what the election looked like between Hilferty and John Young. But on the North Shore, it was taken much more by Mark Wright. And so we don't know who's going to win those parishes, but whoever wins those is probably going to be the one that carries it.
Let's talk about that a little bit, because we were looking at some of the numbers specifically for St. Tammany Parish. When you come to that second place role, Hilferty and Young really were only separated by a few dozen, ballots.
Yeah, 8,250 votes for Stephanie Hilferty, 8,194 for John Young. So that's what, 7,000 if you include Wallace Cooper in there. So a lot of votes up for grabs that there's no obvious winner there.
And we saw kind of a similar scenario in Washington Parish and really in Tangipahoa. It was kind of neck and neck in both of those scenarios.
Absolutely. A lot of votes up for grabs there. You kind of have John Young's base in the South Shore outside of Orleans. Stephanie's base was much more in Orleans and in her portion of Metairie. If you look at the actual early votes, so red here is fewer early votes in a precinct compared to the primary. Green is more early votes compared to the primary. And you zoom in on this area where Stephanie sort of has her base, has her district, you can see actually maybe good news in that a lot of places have green where they got actually more early votes, sort of in the Lake Vista Bird Streets, certainly in Metairie just on the other side of the 17th Street Canal. So very possible that that's a good sign. Overall, early voting was down more than 20% in Republican precincts, so and even more in Democrat precincts. So not necessarily the best sign statewide, but possibly a good sign for Stephanie in the early voting numbers, but we'll see in a few hours.
And so it's pretty safe to say what we've been predicting is that this is going to be a very close race overall. You're still kind of seeing that with these numbers.
Certainly, and
yeah.
The primary was close. All of the data suggests that there should be a close runoff, so we'll see.
All right, Jeff Asher, our data analyst here at WDSU, will be crunching the numbers for you, especially as the polls begin to close and we really see those results trickling in. We'll be able to bring that to you in real time. Let's go check out that forecast for you right now.